Hi there. In this unit, we will discuss an important concept, that is access specifiers in C++. Access specifiers are nothing but keywords. These keywords define how we can access data or functions in a class. There are mainly three types of access specifiers. They are public, private, and protected. We have already worked out example for public access specifier in our unit on class concept. Hope you remember example where we have integer and float variables in class student with scope public. Also we have displayed values in them as well. Now, let's jump to our second type of access specifier, that is private. As the name denotes, private specifier does not allow its variables to be used by other class. Now, let's start another program to learn concept private access. Include headers and use relevant namespace. Create a class of student. Specify private access type for variable mark of type float. Here we cannot use this variable in main function directly. Hence, create a member function with access specified as public within class student. Here total marked function will have parameter or argument p mark of type float. Let's define task of function outside class using scope resolution operator. You can even define function inside class, it won't show any error. Here we have class student with return type float followed by class name and scope resolution operator. Next, total mark function with argument pmark. Inside total mark function, value in pmark will be assigned to variable mark, which is a private member within class student. Now, print value of mark in total mark function. We have all set, start main function, create object Bob for class student. Next, call function total mark and pass value to function. Function calling can be accomplished using syntax object.operator followed by function name with parameters in brackets. Argument in total mark will be passed to variable pmark in total mark function definition. Thus, we have access to private member from class student. Hope it was clear to you. Next, we have another type of access specifier, namely protected type. Protected type will not allow member to be accessed outside the class, but it will be given access for derived class. Let's start a new program in C++. Include headers, use namespace std. First, place a class with name, student. Declare a variable float with access type protected. These members in protected are accessible only from derived class. Next, create a new class, total subjects with base class as student. Use keyword class, then derived class name, followed by colon symbol. Next, specify base class. Here total subjects class is our derived class which can inherit properties of base class. Now, declare total function with access specifier as public. Here total function will take argument total of type float. Next, define total function. We have return type float, then class total subjects followed by scope resolution operator and function total with argument total of type float. Now, assign value from argument total to total mark. Also see out total mark. Note that total mark is a protected member. Next, move to main function, create object for class total subjects. We have to call function total, which resides in derived class total subjects. Follow syntax, object name, dot operator, and also provide function name. Save and run program, check out output values. Thus we have successfully executed program to access protected member in class student. Here, value 90 is passed to total function, which displays value after storing in protected member total mark. While learning access specifier concept, we have also learned concepts, encapsulation, and inheritance without any pain. In these examples, we have data and functions inside a class. Also, data was not being able to access directly. This type enclosing data or member functions are termed as encapsulation in C++. It's one of the features of object-oriented programming. Here, while explaining protected modifier, we have created a derived class, total subjects from base class student. Also, we have used variable that was declared in base class. Thus we have classes inheriting or deriving features from other. This feature is called inheritance. Inheritance is a vital feature in C++. Hope you enjoyed learning access specifiers with simple examples. Thank you for taking this unit.